This is a brand new series on Pixlr.com. Pixlr is spelled Pixlr.com. So let me tell you what it is. It is a photo editing tool that is very similar to Photoshop. This is free, it's web-based, it's online, and so because it's free, you might see ads throughout this, which could slow your computer down. But it is free and it works very similarly. Almost everything that you can do in Photoshop can be done here. All the beginner, all the intermediate kind of things can be done here in Pixlr. So as soon as you go to Pixlr.com, you'll see you'll have three choices basically. Pixlr X is if you want to edit on the fly, a quick and easy design like you see. I want to just crop something. I want to just put a Facebook profile or something, edit that. Pixlr X would work well for you. If you are promoting a product, if you have a story that you want to create for Instagram, this would work well for you. And I might get into that a little bit later, maybe another series, but right now I'm interested in exploring the advanced photo editor, just what you would see pretty much on Photoshop. Works a little bit different, but it has all of that capacity, all that function. So today this is an introduction so I'm not showing you a whole lot of tools in this tutorial, but to get to this welcome screen, what do you want to do? Pretty much it's asking you. And I can start looking through templates. I can pull up another image that I've been working on. This works well if I have an account that I've logged into, but I don't have to log into an account. So I'm going to try to do this all without using an account that I'm logging into. But big in the middle is I want to open up an image, create new, load from URL, or do I want to edit maybe 100 pictures at the same time? Why would you do that? If I have to resize images for a website and they all need to be at the same size, I can batch edit them. I can edit them all at the same time. So it depends on what you want to do here. Opening an image, creating new is pretty straightforward if you've kind of created content before. Load URL is new. I love that. So I'm introducing you to load URL. So what that means is if I find this picture, I don't want to have to save the image and then open it up. That's a lot of extra steps. So I'd have to save it to my desktop. I'd have to come back over here, open the image, and then I have the picture saved to my desktop, and then I'm going to create a new picture. It just gets to be a lot of extra steps. But if I right click and copy image address, I'm going to come back to my photo editor and go to load URL. And at this place, I can paste that web address that I just copied from here. Remember, copy image address. I just pasted that in, and it loads the image right into the photo editor. So I'm not going to do a whole lot of editing here. I'm interested in showing you the text tool today and some of these other tools a little bit. So let's go ahead and click on the text tool. Text has a big T on it. I am going to click on that. I'm going to click right on Charlie Brown. Do you want to add a new text later? Yes, I do. And it gives me fake text. It's called Lorem Ipsum text. It kind of is fake text, doesn't have any meaning, but kind of looks like the English language. And I can type in what I want it to say. Now I'll show you changing this text another lesson. But for now, I want you to know that this tool is probably the most important tool I need to know from the start. I can move it. I can reposition it. So I am allowed to move. I just created text with this tool, and now I can move it where I want to go with this tool. Some other things about this screen, these are going to be the tools that we're going to explore. There's a menu bar at the top. Based on whatever I have selected, this is what shows up. So this is context sensitive. This menu changes or adjusts based on what I have selected. On the right hand side is navigation. So what that means is I can zoom in, and then there's a red box over here. I can kind of straighten up what I want to look at and focus on. I can zoom out. My mouse wheel will do that as well. There's some layers here, so you can see there's text and a background layer. So there's two different layers. We did work with the background and the picture first, and I added some text. We'll see what those do another time. It's the history I want to point out. So the history is everything that I've done. I first opened the picture, I added text, I changed the text. So it's everything that I have done while working on this picture. And I might want to go back to arrange. And then change the visibility. So it's everything that I was doing while I was clicking around. This is kind of cool because once I go back to this, if I make a change, I'm going to put in Charlie Brown. It says, okay, I arranged the text and now it added this new one. It got rid of everything else that was there because I started from this one and now it will add to that history. So it's a little bit about just a quick introduction to Pixlr. We'll continue with some more things in another series, just getting started in Pixlr.